The holidays start here at Kroger with a variety of options to celebrate traditions old and new. You could do a classic herb-roasted turkey or spice it up and make turkey tacos. Serve up a go-to shrimp cocktail or use Simple Truth wild-caught shrimp for your first Cajun risotto. Make creamy mac and cheese or a spinach artichoke fondue from our selection of Murray's cheese. No matter how you shop, Kroger has all the freshest ingredients to embrace all your holiday traditions. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Good morning, Instagram. 6 a.m. Actually, I don't know what time you listen, but I set this to post at 6 a.m. I'm Daniel Hill. Welcome to the Instagram Stories Flash Briefing. I give you Instagram news in 3 minutes or less. Today's news is a new feature that just got added to Instagram. The story comes from TheVerge.com. Instagram now lets you upload multiple photos on one story post with the layout feature. Byline, a third-party tool brought inside. Instagram's newest story feature lets you post multiple photos on one screen in one story. The feature, called Layout, is launching globally today, and people can incorporate up to 6 photos. It's simple, but it's going to be popular. And the only way to really do this before was with third-party apps, or you copy a photo from your gallery and paste it into a text box on top of another photo. It was way too many steps. Now, interestingly, this does give a little bit of insight into Instagram's strategy, because things that needed third-party apps before now no longer do. And a good example of that is how it's similar to the boomerang feature. Before we had boomerang inside stories, there was a separate app to create boomerangs. We don't really use that anymore. Instagram has been building out new features for stories for a really long time now, especially with its create mode, giving people a place to make content beyond just photos. Inside create mode, there are templates for typing, conversations, throwback posts, and a bunch of other options. Create mode is already getting kind of big, so it's not surprising that Instagram is still building it out, but it's also giving people too many choices, which is a really interesting thing to think about. You want to give people too many choices, so this way they spend more time on your platform. That's Instagram's thought process. So what you can do with this feature is, within stories, create a collage of multiple pictures. You can take a picture using the camera and have that be part of your collage, or you can swipe up from the bottom and choose a picture from your gallery. On Instagram's Twitter page, they give a really good example of someone using a before and after as part of a story in a grid, where the top part is the before and the bottom part is the after, with some GIFs. I think people will get really creative with this over time. As a quick aside, when I was on vacation in Thailand, this feature actually appeared for me. It was weird because it appeared and then it disappeared and then it came back again. And I wanted to do a show all about it, but I was on my vacation, so I didn't really want to. But anyway, I've messed with it a little bit, and I definitely see huge potential with this, and start using it right away, because we always know that Instagram rewards people who use their new features and gives it a bump in the algorithm. It's definitely worth your time to investigate this feature. Now, tomorrow's story is going to be from socialmediatoday.com, 22 Instagram stats you need to know in 2020. It's going to be an infographic, but I'm going to break down the highlights. Some really good stuff in here. So come back tomorrow. You can find me on Instagram at Daniel Hill Media, or every day here on your Flash Briefing. And you can find me on Twitter too, if you want. Just throwing it out there. Thanks for listening.